beginning of the 13th century was a time of turmoil. Emperor clashed with pope, prince with king, and burgher with nobleman. In this era appeared a man who brought a message of love and peace that still lives in the hearts of men. This man was Francis Bernardone of Assisi.
The town of Assisi shall enlist all men and means of war in the holy cause of liberating Sicily for King Frederick. All able-bodied men are summoned to enroll under the flag of Duke Walter of Brienne.
Come away. It's not dignified to hang out of the window. Don't let that fly-by-night see you. It's a surprise to see him in the daytime.
Father? You've heard, haven't you?
Everyone has.
This is the chance I've been waiting for.
And for once, you have your father's warmest approval.
Good morning, Mother.
Have you decided to go?
You knew that if the chance came my way, I was going to take it. Now, don't worry, Mother. I'll come out of it with honor, I assure you.
Honor? Where does one find honor in war?
Now, don't be foolish. The boy will rise high. He could become a count, even a duke.
You know I always had other hopes for him. I want him to be a child of God.
Can't he be a count and a child of God, too? Be sensible, woman.
Try to understand, Mother. I have to leave home sometime.
Well, at any rate, you know you have my permission and my blessing, my son. Good day, sir.
Are you Pietro Bernardone?
I am. May I help you, sir?
I hope so. I'm Count Paolo de Vandria.
Oh, I'm honored. Come in, come in. Please.
Thank you. I'm en route from Florence to reclaim my estates in Sicily, and I find it quite necessary to make certain arrangements. When I first came to Assisi, you were pointed out as a man not adverse to lending money, and I wish to borrow some.
Well, I'm a silk merchant, not a moneylender.
I have a castle and lands in Sicily. Here are the documents. I need a small sum of money for a horse and armor, so that I can return and claim what is mine.
To lend money on a captured castle would not be a loan, but charity. These are hard times. I regret it, but we cannot do business.
Well, I see that I've made a mistake. I've heard of you as a man of some means and some quality, but I see I was wrong. Oh, well, there are others.
Count de Vandria, I couldn't help overhearing your request to my father.
This is my son, Francis.
There are other ways for a knight to earn armor.
Not by any code of honor that you or your clothier father would understand.
I am, sir, familiar with all the codes of knightly honor, but this is a simpler matter. Assisi is sending an army to Sicily. If you would join it, you would have horse, armor, and all by tomorrow at the latest.
My son is enlisting with the Duke de Brienne.
Well, I'd offer to drink a bottle to your success, but, well, I've spent my last florin yesterday.
Oh, then you must be hungry.
Sir, in what campaigns have you fought?
Many, and in many places. 3 years ago in Perugia, for this city's sake.
Then Assisi will be glad to have you on its side. Join us. If war is your vocation, you might teach me valor, my father courtesy.
Pax et bonum. A gift in the name of God. A gift.
Oh, it's you again. Out.
Oh, Father,
If he had his way, the beggars of Assisi would all be rich. Get away from my store. Move on. They go everywhere like flies. I'm sorry. Have you decided?
Well, if your son fights as well as he talks, he may be of a help in winning back my lands.
Then you'll go with him? Wonderful. This calls for wine, food. Mother, a guest.
It looks as if I found a new comrade now.
Yes, it seems so.
You act like a nobleman's son, not the son of a merchant. Now, this expedition, when does it set out?
Tomorrow in the morning.
But right now you eat. This way. Mother?
What's the matter, Paolo? You lost your nerve? Go ahead. You missed. Between the fingers, but no blood. I'll give you one more chance.
Oh, Francis, don't let him do it.
There's nothing to be afraid of, not for you anyway. I thought you learned this trick from the Saracens. I hope there aren't too many four-fingered Saracens.
I won't look.
I don't intend to let you. Throw. You lose. But I'll keep my promise because you dared to try. She's yours.
But, Francis, I want to stay yours.
Honor, Lucia, you must lose your honor in honoring my promise.
Well, who says she has any honor to lose?
Oh, you're crazy, both of you. Your hand. There's blood on it.
It's only a scratch. Don't faint on me.
Let me help you.
Francis, it's your turn with the dice. I'll come in if you'll double the stakes. Double? All right. Take it. The number is 6. I'll bet 20. Here, a toast. Take it. It's all yours. Let's get out of here.
What's wrong, Francis?
Let's do something more exciting. I'm leaving. You coming, Paolo?
What? Leave my winnings? More wine. Let's drink to love's victory.
Pax et bonum. Peace and God with you.
This is the second time. Why do you follow me?
I want a gift from you. I don't want your money.
What then? What do you
A
want?
gift from your heart. Love for those who have no love. Peace for those who have no peace. Pax et bonum.
My friend, we must change armor, you and I. Here, take mine. I haven't earned it yet. What? You're a knight, Count de Vandria. I only hope to become one.
Oh, what is this?
Please, accept this from Assisi.
But your armor's worth a great deal.
If it weren't, I wouldn't offer it to you.
Well, you're either a fool, Bernardone, or more noble than nobility.
Let me help you.
Perhaps the town will be able to sleep tonight with your Francis gone.
I know. I apologize for his behavior, Canon.
Oh, I don't doubt that you've done your very best, Donna Pica, but Pietro here spoils him with too much money.
Give him time, he will change.
Why should he change? It's a hard world. If a man doesn't have spirit when he's young, he'll never get on. Ah, there he is. what's this? That's not the armor I bought him.
Come. The lady is the Dona Clare Sheffy.
May God answer, Francis, and bring you safely home.
May I present my comrade in arms, Paolo de Vandria, the Lady Clare Sheffy.
We have met in a dungeon.
In Florence?
In a dungeon?
It's true, Aunt Bona. I went there with the Sisters of Mercy to take food to the prisoners.
You brought more than food. I hope that I may survive these wars to return and thank you properly.
It would be an honor.
It would be a comfort to know that you kept your eye on Francis, for he so often dares so much and he is new to battle.
This is your great opportunity, Francis. Make the most of it.
I will. I'll be by his side.
I pray that God will also be at his side.
Francis Bernardone.
Francis, you're falling behind. Come on.
What's wrong? Are you ill?
No, I don't think so. Did you hear something?
Huh? No, nothing out of the ordinary. Now, don't start imagining your battles before they're here. We've got a long way to go.
Francis, put away the sword. Turn back. You will be told what to do.
Francis? Francis Bernardone.
Who is it?
My
son, what's happened to you? Is the war lost? Are they all back?
No, only me. We had the enemy in retreat, but...
Were you wounded?
No.
Francis, you didn't desert.
I have deserted, but not just this battle.
A deserter?
Francis. Thank God you're back. He's not wounded.
Wounded? I wish to God he were dead rather than this.
Why? My son, why? What is it?
Tell her why. Tell me why. Why did you come back?
I had no choice. I heard a voice that said to me...
The voice that every coward hears, run.
What was this voice, Francis? And where?
By the brook, on the bridge. I believed it then to be God's voice, Mother.
Oh, he's mad.
He's blessed. It has always been so.
Yes, blessed with money, blessed with clothes, blessed with every freedom under the sun, but cursed with the worst thing of all, cowardice.
God favors him with this anguish, and you mock at him.
And it won't stop at me. You'll hear voices, all right, the loud, angry voices of everyone in this town.
I tell you, I had no fear. I tell you, I heard a voice.
Don't defy your father, Francis. He means well.
Mother, I'm not mad. I'm not ill, am I? And I will be told what to do. To what I'm called.
No,
Gendarme.
Quickly. Here.
Francis Bernardoni, you're under arrest, charged with desertion.
Welcome back to Assisi. It's a pleasure to receive you in our house.
My stay is bound to be a short one, though, sir. We've suffered heavy losses. We must recruit more men in return.
Wait till you see him. He's the handsomest man I ever saw.
Welcome to our home, Count of Andria.
It was a promise. Should I survive, I would return.
I accept the tribute. For I heard you fought so courageously, it's a miracle you survived.
A certain amount of good fortune, too. And the armor I wore, it was a gift from Francis Bernardoni.
We do not speak of him here. Such cowardice brings shame to our city.
It wasn't a simple act of cowardice. When we first encountered the enemy, he fought very bravely
until he deserted. And why?
Wish I knew.
Because he loves his life and pleasures more than manly valor.
My father is a hard and unforgiving man where Francis is concerned.
It is well known I've never liked Bernardoni's son. And I do not appreciate your visiting him in that infernal place.
Perhaps the Count of Andria would not be here had I not also visited him in just such an infernal place. And what you call cowardice in Francis, I know to be the courage of conviction. I'm sorry, Papa. Oh, well, may I show Count Paolo about?
Of course, child, of course. What a wonderful couple they'd make.
And I intend that they shall.
I still carry the pennant you gave me the day we left the city. I believe it, too, protected me. Certainly it made me valorous.
I am pleased for your sake that you have won such honors.
Well, for your sake, I would attempt anything.
Then you tempt me to ask a difficult favor.
Ask. If I am to win honor in men's eyes, let me first win it in yours.
For the past 3 months, Francis Bernardoni has borne his imprisonment as nobly as you bear your honors now.
That may well be.
You know I admire you, and I respect you. But you'd rise in my esteem if you'd show me one greater quality.
What quality is that?
Mercy. I am informed that as Knight Commander, you now hold the King's power of pardon for all prisoners.
For a deserter?
For the grace in you of being merciful.
Now follow Devandria.
By the power vested in me by King Frederick, I hereby grant clemency to all prisoners. Those wishing to join his new armies will be paid for their time spent in the dungeon. Report to the armory.
Mother. Fever's gone. Now to rest and grow strong.
Even the doctor thought I would die, didn't he? And Father, too.
Well, they were both wrong. Thank God we were not. My father's ordered some new clothes for you. I've put them there to raise your spirits in dreaming of the day when you'll walk out in them.
I was too severe with him. I know that now. It's only because he means so much to me. To both of us. Now we must forget. And others must be made to forget what he did. We all make mistakes.
Bernardone.
Well, I spare no expense.
I'm glad to see you do know how to spend money. I'm afraid I don't understand. Small price to pay if it brings your son back into favor. One must forgive and forget. Besides, I hear that he has come to his senses since he was so ill. Look for yourself.
Francis, you don't seem very happy.
I'm happy, so long as I'm dancing with you. I'm sorry, Claire. I haven't been very good company.
Here, Francis, have a drink with me. It'll warm you up.
No, Father, thank you.
Francis, I must know what's troubling you, or I shall have no peace.
Pax et bonum. I'm troubled by the emptiness, the affectation of all this.
But you've always been so happy.
I'm happy now with you. But I know that there must be something more. I've yet to know what it is, but I must. I will.
I understand. I'm almost afraid to, but I do understand. But please, Francis, in finding peace, don't lose joy. It's so much a part of you. Now smile. For the sake of your guests, my host. For this is a costly feast, and at least we can pay back your father with smiles.
Donna Claire.
Paolo, I'm glad you've come. I've wanted to thank you for obtaining my release.
Lady Claire, you promised me this dance.
Excuse me.
Wasn't really me who got you out of prison.
No, I know. It was Claire. But still, I thank you for the gesture.
Do you love her?
I've always loved her. But I cease to be any man's rival.
I can't make any sense out of what you do or what you say.
You're not alone.
That first day in your father's shop, I felt I had met and made a friend. And later, when we first encountered the enemy, I knew I had found a comrade in arms.
Those were my sentiments, too.
You sound like a man standing on the gallows, waiting for the trap to spring.
I am waiting, but not for death.
For what, then? More voices?
One voice. A voice which promised that I would be told what to do. But there's been only silence, tormenting silence.
Francis, forget these morbid dreams. You have the makings of greatness in you. Even I am not blind to that. But where is the greatness in misery?
Bear with me, Paolo. Did you speak?
What?
Where did Francis go?
He didn't say. Even if he had, I probably wouldn't have understood him.
When we danced, it was like dancing with a ghost. No one must worry, not even I.
He lives in another world. But you and your father live in the same one. So I think we should leave.
No, Paulo. Don't take me home. Tell me about anything. Please don't take me home.
I'll tell you a tale. Perhaps it's a bit early to tell it to you, but my time is limited.
Is it an old tale?
In a way. There once was a lost knight who wandered into a strange town called Assisi. He came with two hungers, one for food and the other for revenge. And when he left, he had two high hopes. One that he'd found a new comrade in arms, and the other that he'd found favor with. Well, it's at this point my story rather breaks down, for I think the lady in question is laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you, Paulo. No, Paulo, please.
This was no ghost who kissed you. Are you in love with Francis? Be honest with me.
I'm not in love the way you're in love with me. Dear God, it is love. Paulo, please take me home.
He's home.
Well, good morning, son. I'm writing to Rieta to see about a stock of linen. I'll be back in less than a week.
Are you ill again?
No, Mother. Father, I must tell you something.
I think I can see what it is. You're really in love at last. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, my boy. Come on, tell us now. Who is she?
There's no one, no, Father. You're very good to me, and that makes it very difficult for me to disappoint you. But you see, I can never be a merchant.
When I was a young man, Francis, I had moments of confusion, too. Moments of elation. Oh, yes. But in time, I learned I had to make my way with this. If you have this, then sooner or later the world comes to your door. You can have all the pleasures that money can buy. And I could not when I was young and free.
Pietro, this is not a matter of money. He's sure that his voice is the voice of God.
Damn your mysticism, woman. Will you take my part one day? Look, my son. When you wanted to go out into the world to fight, I stood by you. Stand by me now. Just this once. Give me a chance to save you. You'll be destroyed. Don't let me stand by idle, helpless, pained while I watch you simply burn away in the fires of superstition. Boy, this could bring madness. Trust me. You will be a merchant. Yes, and a good one, too. Why not? In a week.
Forgive me, Mother.
You bring brightness into our house, my son, but the world needs you. Go your way. Bless you, my son.
I beg you, my lord, let me hear you.
Give me true faith, firm hope, and show me your way. What do you want me to do, my lord?
Do you not see, my son, that the church has fallen down? Build up my house again.
Who'll give me stones?
Francis!
Church of San Damiano needs stones.
Here. Take these.
Thank you. Thank you. Give me stones for the house of God.